Hello everybody, it's me Charlie again. Today I'm coming to you from the fantastic Thorpe Park. Took me a long time to get here today. Had some unexpected delays. But we're here now. I'm staying overnight because it's a long way. So, you know, you got to stay positive, make the best of what you got, haven't you? So, I'm probably going to go straight to Stealth because that's my favourite ride. So I'll get over there. Alright guys. So I'm through the dome, we're into the park proper now. It's a bit of a grey day again, but you know, if it's only showering a bit on and off, that's not too bad. It's quite warm, it feels pretty humid here today. I drove through a fair bit of rain to get here, so luckily it has fined up a bit down south. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than heavy rain, isn't it? So right, I am making my way over to Stealth, which I can see running over there. I'm gonna go and get a ride, finally, for the first time this year, on one of my absolute favourite coasters in the country, because I love me some Stealth. So we'll get over there. Now we're here, we're very near Stealth. Of course, I'm excited to get back on Stealth and have a good ride. For the first time this season with the delays. And I did get that one trip into Blackpool, the last day they were open, so those were the only coasters I rode. But now, we get some of this. So of course, like pretty much all rides at the moment, we have the extended queue line open to allow people more space to queue with social measuring and, social distancing measures, not social measuring distances, although it kind of works like that. Yellow spots on the floor, 2 meters apart. But it's not a long queue, it's a pretty short queue, so it'll not take long to get this ride, which is good. Be a sec. So he's got quick ride and Stealth there. Absolutely fantastic to get back on Stealth. As you can see, my hair's all gone back. That's what you want. I'm on phone for a change because I didn't want to pick my bag up because I'm going to get another ride with queue being short. So thought I'll just phone vlog it quick for you because camera's in bag. So and yeah, I'm going to go around, get another ride and Stealth. Fantastic. Rightio, so I've just been for not one, not two, but 3 fantastic rides on Stealth, which was great to get back on. That's why I have 3 rides, it's like queue short. But I thought I'd best go and get some other stuff done, otherwise I'll sit there and ride Stealth all afternoon, won't I? Because I would, you just left me on there, I'd stay on. 3, 2, 1, go! Done. Good. So, I think probably what I'm going to do, make my way over to the Swarm over there, because that seems to have best queue at the minute, and get a ride on that, because on Stealth they've got sort of the leaving gaps per car, so group, gap, you know. Whereas on Swarm it's just on normal operations, because it's wing coaster with all the seats being spaced out a lot more. So, I'm going to get over there and have a ride on that. I'll catch you when I get over there. It is looking quite quiet here today, but hopefully that'll help me get some rides in since I got here later than I wanted to. So could work out. Nemesis, fairly short queue. made my way over here to Swarm Island now to get a ride on the Swarm. It is raining a little bit at the moment, but it's not super heavy or anything, so probably stop again in a bit. It's been like that all day, stop start. But yeah, business as usual over here at Swarm Island. It's operating the same as usual because people are well spaced out in the wing coaster seats. So I'm going to get in this queue, which isn't a very long queue. Not a long queue at all because it's quite quiet. Get a ride on that and then see what else we're going to get done. I'll catch you in a bit. Rock out on Swarm Island. So once again, Swarm queue, as with the other ones, yellow dots to mark out and denote 2 metre distance for social distancing. And quite an empty queue. Not that we're going to complain about that, like. But I think some people might be over the other side of the park, so we'll have to check out over there next. I'll catch you when I get off the Swarm. So there we go, I've just come off the Swarm, as you can tell, still got my mask on. Now, queue's short, so I'm going to get around there and get another ride. Just then I got second front back on the left. So I'm going to try and get somewhere frontish this time. Just for the contrasting experience, you know. So, I'll get me another quick ride on this. It won't take long, because it's pretty much walk on. And then, I'll probably have an head over to other side at Park. See how things are knocking on with Colossus and Saw and stuff. So I'll catch you when I get back off the Swarm. Right, I got my second ride on Swarm there. That time I got front right, last time I got back left, so I've covered the gamut there. I've got the left and the right, the back and the front, all the extremes. And I'm having a walk now over here, see what Colossus and Saw are doing, stuff like that, you know. See, well, you got a few things show here, obviously, like you got the ghost train show. Because I mean, beyond just being inside that, obviously there's things that go straight on your face, so. I mean, I wonder even if we get past social distancing and get to a point where it's safe to stand next to people again, one wonders what the films will be about putting stuff directly on your face, though. You know, because that's going to be definitely deemed as less safe, innit? So it might take longer than other rides for that one to come back around. But then again, I mean, a lot of people absolutely hate the ghost train. I've got a mate who's like, waste of money that. Never worked right. I think in concept it's a good ride. It's got some problems with its execution. But it's a concept that could be worked on, and I think there's possibilities within it. But it needs a bit more work, doesn't it? So, I'm going to make my way over here, and I will catch up with you very shortly. Ah, there were no boats going around earlier, but there are now. Nobody in queue though, just boats going round. So actually, I'm thinking to myself that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this way first and have a quick look at Nemesis Inferno, see what the queue's like on that. Because then other ones are all upside, aren't they? So it makes more sense to work that way. I think it does anyway. So we'll have a look what queue's like. So far today at Thorpe Park, I have had 5 rides, 3 rides on Stealth, 2 rides on Swarm. That's as many rides as I got at Alton Towers the other day. But then again, with Alton Towers, thing is, it takes you a long time to get round the place, especially at the minute. So you spend an awful lot of your time walking round. Whereas obviously, more condensed nature of Thorpe Park, smaller area, much quicker for me to walk around it. Now, the queue line here says 15 minutes. But this is looking like a long 15 minutes to me. Oh well, I suppose I ain't got anything better to do. I'm at a theme park, so what you do, stand in queues. Let's have a look down this one then. So we have the sign, face mask must be worn on rides. 2 metre social distancing dots. Pretty much part of the cost of what we've seen all around the rest of the resort so far. And they do seem to be enforcing the face mask because they made somebody get off the Swarm and put one on before they'd send it, so yeah, they seem to be doing okay here. So I'm here just in the queue for Nemesis Inferno. It said 15 minutes. Seeming quite short, so it probably is about that. Interestingly, my mate was here the other day and he said that they're only loading every other row. But when we were at Alton Towers, they're loading every row on Nemesis there. But they are now here allowed to load every row, so we are at full-ish capacity, like, well, better than it was before. So, that's good to know. Rightio, I've had a ride on Nemesis Inferno. Looking at time, 15 minutes was about right, so that's not too bad. Frequently it's on a lot more than that. So I'm nearly around to Colossus now. Although, oh wait, Nemesis Inferno. I must say, you do appreciate it a lot more when you've not been out to the parks for a while. It's good to get back on them, you know. Like, I think I've enjoyed that ride on Nemesis Inferno more than I've ever enjoyed any other ride on it. That's the best ride I've ever had on it, I think. And the brakes felt smoother than normal at the end. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Anyway, I'm nearly around to Colossus. We'll have a check out, see what sort of time it's on. And probably get a ride. We're doing pretty well for rides today. I mean, it's like night and day comparison to when I was at Alton Towers the other day. I mean, there I seem to be doing queues a lot. And I know there's a lot more walking around. See, your travel time is much higher in Alton Towers. Because it's a lot of ground space, isn't it? So also, this is not giving my knee as much problem, which is good. It's still a little bit, it's not as bad as it was the other day. But you feel like you bruise the inside of a joint, and then every time you move it, it rubs. That's what it we're doing. We're not fun, but We're not so bad here, because like I said, smaller floor plan. So I'll catch up with you in a minute when I get around to Colossus. So once again in the Colossus queue line we have social distancing markers. You could compare this to the last time I had to walk down here if you want. Anyway, I'll catch up here when I catch up with the queue. So I've been just in the queue line, getting a few shots of Colossus for you, because you can get some nice shots in the queue line when you're right underneath the corkscrews and stuff, you know. Just looks cool. So I've finally caught up with the queue. We're about here. So not bad. I mean, we've not full trains and the obviously very spacey lines. It makes lines look really long when you've got all these gaps, doesn't it? So, I mean, it probably is about 20 minutes. Hopefully. But luckily, we're in the tree bit, so it's blocking the little bit of rain drizzle that's coming down at the minute, which is nice. Means I don't have to wipe the lens every 2 seconds. Right, I'm going to ride on this. I'll let you know how it's going when I get off. Unless I see something interesting, and then I'll talk to you some more. Still here, just in the queue for Colossus, because I've been doing a bit of cleaning, so it's taking me a little while to move. Plus, I don't think the capacity is great on it at the minute either. But on the plus point, Thorpe Park is open 10:05, which is better than the other day when I was at Alton Towers 10:04, which that seems like a really short day. So, we'll look straight at the minute. It is looking like I'll have time to get this ride on here. I can get a ride on Saw, and then I'll probably go back and get some more rides on Stealth before we shut. So it seems like a plan to me. See, I'd say they were a bit off before at the entrance to the queue when they said it was 20 minutes. I think it's been longer than that, sort of. I mean, they've been cleaning and that, I know. But they have also just made an announcement that if you're going to join the queue from the end right now, it'd be an hour. So, it's a lot bigger than they said before. But, I'm nearly on that home straight into the station. And I'm not a quitter. And I only need to ride this Saw, and then I've got all the coasters for today, and I've even had a few re-rides. So, I might as well stay here, get this ride on Colossus, then get a ride on Saw, and then, with what time I've got left, I will go and get some rides on Stealth, because that's what I always do when I come here to Thorpe Park. At the end of the day, I just go and get some rides on Stealth. Just have my own little ERS on Stealth. It's happened before. So if it's quiet, you know, just let you through gates, like straight on every single train, boom, gone. I like it when that happens. But yeah, I'll wait here a bit longer, get a ride on here, and like I say, I should then be able to maybe get a ride on Saw, and then whatever time I've got left, Stealth. And they must have had some good groupings there, because this queue's just moved down a fair bit. They must have got a lot of people on that last train. Well, that's good. I'm nearly up to the front now, so hopefully not be too much longer.
Inside the train, feet to the floor and brace yourselves at all times. Once again, right on Colossus is about to begin. Please keep your arms inside the train, your feet to the floor and brace yourselves at all times.
Here we go then, I've just come off Colossus. I've finally got my ride on it there. Of course, Colossus here, made by Intamin, 10 inversions. Formerly had the most inversions of any coaster in the world until they built the Smiler. And before that, were Dragon Conway 8, which were back when Merlin had it, so that's another Merlin one. Merlin took their own record, like twice after they've got it first. They've had that record 3 times. It's a strange obsession they've got there. But yeah. Next, I'm going to make my way across to Saw, because I need to get that. It's the only thing that I haven't had a ride on today. Get that, and then I'll probably get some rides on Stealth, like I keep saying, because I do like to get rides on Stealth. So I'm going to grab a couple of shots here, then get off to Saw, grab a few shots there, get a ride, then yeah, chill out for a bit, get some rides on Stealth. I'll catch you in a bit. Right, I've now made my way over to Saw. Said it's got a 30-minute queue. We have just over 30 minutes. If I'm super lucky, I might be able to squeeze a ride on Stealth in, which I'd like. But we've got to get this done first, haven't we? Because I mean, we can't visit here, not get a ride on each roller coaster. So this one, and then wish me luck. Hope that I get a ride on Stealth. And so here, as we see, I mean, we are all cattle pinned in, but still has the social distancing markers on the floor. I don't know if the fences work well here to keep people separated, or whether that's pushing people together if they're a bunch. But they're it best they can. I mean, you can only do what you can do, can't you? We'll have to see what the queue situation's like inside Saw as well. Because I'm pretty sure there's a minimum number of people to send a car in Saw, so you've got to hope that the group numbers work out right, I believe. So, progress report. Made it this far, we're to the door, we've got to get up the stairs. So we're not doing bad, but probably a bit longer than half an hour by the time you're done. I doubt I'm going to get that ride on Stealth. But luckily, I'm here in the morning, so I can always get some rides on it then. I ain't decided what I'm going to do tomorrow. I've thought about having a nip to Chessington. So I might nip to Chessington. I did speculatively book a ticket because I looked and I was like, oh yeah, they got some left for Thursday. So I might have a nip down there, but I might spend a bit of time here in the morning and then nip down there. Because if it's busy, then, you know, it's going to be real slow there, so. But yeah, I will catch you when I get off this ride.
Such as keys, wallets, cell phones. Each vehicle has a space for each of you. 2 rows of more. Leave no spaces. Fill in all the seats. Stay back from the gates. They will open when it's your time. Then we will see if you are worthy of your existence.
There we go, so I got my ride on Saw. That means that I've done Saw once. Inferno once, Colossus once, Stealth 3 times, Swarm twice. So that's not a bad day, especially considering I got here late. Now, it is 5, but I'm just going to have a walk over to Stealth and see what's going on over there, because you never know, there might still be loading trains. Sometimes it happens. They're still loading things over this end, so we'll go and have a look. Wish me luck. Rightio. I had a little walk over to Stealth. I weren't in time, which is a shame. So it's a shame when you don't get that last ride, but like I said, I'm staying overnight, so I can always get a few rides in the morning if I want. And I'll probably have a nip to Chessington in the afternoon. You know, just have a look around, check things out for you. So I think that's it from here at Thorpe Park today, and me, Charlie. This has been Go Theme Parks. I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, drop me a like and a comment. And if you want to see more of my stuff, then you could check out my channel and subscribe and hit the bell.